So the Bible is a lot like a big canvas with a lot of little details that come together to make this big picture of who God actually is. And I'll give you an example. In Genesis, God shows that he wants to be with a special people, so he chooses Abraham to start the nation of Israel. Then in Exodus, that nation gets enslaved in Egypt, but God chooses Moses to get them out of slavery and take them to a promised land. Now, this journey to the promised land, it should have only taken 10 days, but it took 40 years. And some of that is because Israel, they had trouble listening and obeying. But part of it is also because God wanted to take his time to get to know Israel. So he said, have them build me a holy sanctuary so that I can live among them. Now, this was called the tabernacle. It was a tent in the middle of the desert, and it was supposed to be a reflection of heaven on earth. So God had a really specific creative vision for this tabernacle. So he chose a man named Bezalel to help him build it. He said, I have filled him with the Spirit of God, giving him wisdom, ability, and expertise in all kinds of crafts. This is really cool because it's the first time in the entire Bible where it talks about somebody being filled with the Spirit of God, and it's for the purpose of creating. And Bezalel, because he was filled with the Spirit of God, he knew that vision. Finally, when the tabernacle was over, the Bible says, the cloud of the Lord hovered over the tabernacle by day, and fire glowed at night. See, your creativity is from God, and his Spirit fills you every day. Jesus himself actually cared about details too. There's this little story about when he was a kid and his parents lost him and had no idea where he was, and they found him at the temple. And he was studying and memorizing the scriptures. And he said, didn't you know I would be at my Father's house? See, Jesus was trying to look at all the little details so that the Spirit of God could fill him and show him the big picture. This is why he quotes Isaiah later in the Bible and says this, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He sent me to proclaim that captives will be released, that the blind will see, that the oppressed will be set free, and that the time of the Lord's favor has come. Jesus was being filled with the Spirit of God just the same way as Bezalel so that he could bring heaven to earth. And the same can happen with you. Now listen, creativity can be really fun, but it's more than just a hobby. You were created to create. So what would happen if you asked God to let his Spirit fill you so that your creativity could give him glory? Who knows, he could use your creativity to bring heaven to earth in a special way.